Lawmakers on Capitol Hill were trading stocks in defense companies just as Russia was getting ready to invade Ukraine. One of those lawmakers is the Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia. Records show she bought stock in the defense contractor Lockheed Martin just one day before the invasion started last month. Lockheed Martin and Raytheon jointly make these missile launchers called Javelins. The United States already sent thousands of them to Ukraine, and President Biden just promised the country thousands more to help defend against the Russian forces. On the same day Congresswoman Greene made the Lockheed investment, she also tweeted in part, "War and rumors of war is incredibly profitable and convenient." She later responded to criticism of the investment, saying, "Our investment advisor has full discretionary authority over our accounts. We have owned this American company for years, and this small investment was part of our overall investment strategy." The critics say lawmakers should not be able to trade individual stocks. They receive all sorts of information that all the rest of us do not. And there's a new push to pass a bill that bans lawmakers from doing exactly that. CNBC senior congressional correspondent Ilan Moy now. Ilan, this isn't just Congresswoman Greene.
Well, that's right, Shep. She might be the most egregious example, but there was a lot of trading happening on Capitol Hill as tensions ramped up with Russia. Our team here at CNBC dug through financial disclosures from members of Congress and found more than a dozen reported trades, either their own or by their spouse or child, in companies that are directly affected by the war. Names like Raytheon, Chevron, Occidental Petroleum, and CrowdStrike. Overall, CNBC estimates total activity at $7.7 million since February the 1st. The bulk of that was in energy and utility stocks. Second was cybersecurity, followed by defense. And the action is happening on both sides of the aisle, though it is pretty lopsided. Republicans reported $7.4 million in trades, Democrats $332,500. Now, these aren't necessarily all winning bets. Lawmakers or their spouses sold shares in Lockheed, NextEra Energy, and L3 Harris Technologies on the day that Russia invaded Ukraine. Since then, those stocks are all up double digits. But even the appearance of a conflict of interest is what is driving that push to ban Congress from trading in individual stocks. We reached out to every lawmaker on that list, Shep, and each one that got back to us said their investments are managed by an outside advisor. And some even told us they support tightening those rules on trading.
The tweet is a curious thing, though, and some members of Congress who are China hawks are also investing in the country.
Yeah, Shep, the rhetoric does not always match the investment here. We estimated that lawmakers and their families have traded $5.6 million worth of Chinese stocks and funds during this Congress. And by far, most of that was reported by GOP Representative Michael McCaul. Now, he's the ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, chairman of the GOP's task force, and just yesterday he warned about possible coordination between Beijing and Moscow. We reached out to his office for comment. They haven't answered us yet, but his disclosures show the trades were carried out by his wife and child and were all in the big Chinese conglomerates Alibaba and Tencent. So, Shep, this just shows you how hard it could be to craft those new rules around trading.
Ilan Moy live for us tonight.